a while back in London, I was playing in a, believe it or not, a Blondie tribute band.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Bootleg Blondie or something?
Yeah, Bootleg Blondie.
Yeah.
And then when I was in London at Christmas time a couple of years ago, and these people are friends of mine. You know, actually the woman Debbie Harris, funny enough, her auntie lives in like Laguna Beach and was in like Mary Poppins and all. So they come and visit. So they've been to my house and we became friends over the years. And so I was in London and I went out to see them play at this like recreation center, like a football recreation center. And out in Sutton, out in the south suburbs of London, I think it is.
Yeah.
And they said, oh, would you mind? You know, I had a couple of beers. So they were like, at the break, they're like, would you get up and play a song? So, yeah, why not? You know, it's a couple of hundred people there. I mean, and, you know, I got up. It was fun. People dug it. You know, it was Christmas time. And so then into the new year, they got in touch with me and said, would you consider being like a special guest?
Yeah.
Like come up and do that, you know? And I was like, well, why don't I just do a little tour with you guys for the hell of it? Because, you know, they have session musicians that they use. They have a rotating bunch of musicians. They're all reading charts. So it wasn't like I displaced the drummer. They use all these different people. So I wound up doing an entire tour with them. And I thought, okay, we're going to be playing in the back room of a pub like they were doing when I first played with them. And the next thing I know, the second gig was at Shepherd's Bush Empire, which is a proper gig,
Yeah,
2,000 people. And was almost sold out. And the reception was amazing. I donated all the money to a charity called Shelter for the Homeless. And it was a lot of fun. But moving on to that, I realized how talented these two guys are, Debbie and Andy. I was going, you know what? We should start writing some original music. So during this lockdown, we've been writing back and forth. And I think we're doing like a rock opera about London, believe it or not.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. We've got like 22 songs. And Andy Harris is proper Cockney, lives in Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a fun thing. I don't know how I got off on that tangent.
No.
But,
you know, but it reminds you when you're talking about London. I mean, the perfect example I've always said about a band in America that goes to England and becomes huge there first was Blondie. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.